Well, my wife cuts hair for a living, has been forever. And one of the boys found these when somebody was grandfather's barn. They was cleaning out tools, and he got them and brought them to her. And they work in a old brick house in downtown little town nowhere in the south. And think of the movie. What was that? Green Tomatoes or something. Name of the company is Cutting Up because that's kind of the atmosphere. And anyway, she's got a shadow box going of just old hair cutting tools from years back. And so she's going to add this to the shadow box. So anyway, before I clean them up, I just done a real quick search out of curiosity mostly, but Brown and Sharp Company out of Providence, Rhode Island. The patent was pending. They still hadn't even got the patent on it, which they can do that. And it went by the trademark of Crescent. I'm assuming like the Crescent tool. But anyway, that company started back in the middle 1800s, and they were known for precision type stuff. And mainly back in the Civil War, they made precision screws to make rifles better, and continued on with that. Got real good at all kind of screws. And they come up. Their gig really was to make micro caliper type reading instruments. So every time new machinery come out, they could just do the measurements and make them better and better. But anyway, in that shadow box, she's got a lot of old curling irons they used back before they look just like the ones they do nowadays, minus the electric cord. You just held them over a fire and warmed them up a little bit and curled hair. And the head on this looks just like they do nowadays, minus the cord and electric motor. So these were made somewhere between 1873 and 1901. I'm not really sure, but somewhere in that window. And what amazes me, it still works just fine. So my son run it down his arm, and it shaved the hair off his arm. Not shaved it, but cut the hair off his arm. And anyway, it was just interesting to me, the stuff we used to make. Later.